So yeah, what up guys? Welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome to another episode of the Marathon series. And with me I have
Mamuzo, baddest Mamuzo,
aka Jazzman,
Jazzman,
aka
aka Rolling Dollar Crooner, aka the hardest guy in the city, aka don't finish.
aka don't finish. So kindly tell us about your craft.
I think my craft is kind of inborn. Even when I try to force it, it does not work. It just have to come from inside of me. I cannot like pretend to not be it. Like that's just how I am.
Okay,
That's my
so
craft.
how long have you been an artist for? When did you start recording?
Okay, when I started recording,
Professionally and
okay, let me tell you. I
otherwise.
recorded one song in Guax when I was in the media house. I had a we had one competition in school. It prompted me to record the song, so I recorded the song. But I was not feeling the song because the song was like it was not Afrobeat song. It was just like an R&B song.
Song,
So I
yeah.
was not really feeling it. So I told the guy to delete it. But fast forward to the next time I recorded the song was in 2021 when I was graduating from school because my family members were like, you cannot do music unless you are done with school. So I had to wait. My first EP, but the first body of work I dropped was an EP, and it was on the day I graduated from school. That's the day I dropped it. So
Man.
yeah, I still have another song they featured me on, "Spiritual" by Chipio the Spirits. I think you should hear that one, but it's very very unprofessional, very unprofessional. It's just like I've used phone to record it, but it was still okay.
So before the whole music, what were you doing? Or what did you want to do?
It's music
It has always been music. Music.
from like since I let's say since like 4 years I've been about music.
So if you are not doing music, is there anything you might consider?
Do you know what I think about myself? I'm not trying to be cocky, but I just feel like any field I go into, it's
to
going to be much more easier for me than music
do?
itself. But I'm just going for music because that's what my own heart has been after since the longest of time.
Okay, so let me ask you, who was the first person now that was trying to talk you out of doing music when you started? Who were those people? Do you remember them?
My uncle,
Okay,
he does not believe in, he only believes in school. He doesn't believe in anything because in his family he was like the richest, and it's only school that made him that way.
so
So
yeah.
you just feel like every other person, for you to be big or for you to make it, you have to go to school. But besides that, my music is dope, so nobody can tell me to quit.
Okay, so just him.
Yeah, I don't have haters; they don't exist.
They don't exist. So how do you see the Abuja music scene now currently? What's it looking like for you? Let's talk about it.
You really don't want me to talk about that one because that's like if I say that one, I think that's where my haters will start coming from. But let me just give you a brief about it. I don't feel like there is an industry in this Abuja. Like there's no industry at all. There's nothing called industry in Abuja. The only thing they just do here is just play music at night and dance. That's all they do. There's no industry. So there's nothing to even think about it because when I came in, it was just kind of they were all giving me some kind of weird energy. So I just had to just find my way through it. There's no industry in Abuja.
So if you could put up an industry now, how would you go about it?
If I could put up an industry.
Yes, if you could change one or two things, shake the whole place, how would you do it? How do
First
you think
of
you
all,
would
I
do it?
will pick out a couple people in the Abuja entertainment life that actually are like the gatekeepers and enlighten them on what they are missing out from because if you like get there are so many artists and so many talents in like, Abuja. If you can pick out if you help them grow, you are going to make money from it.
Sure.
You'll be like the Don Jazzy of Abuja. So it's more like they are losing and they don't know that they are losing. I don't want to call names,
Names. Yeah, let's not go there.
but if only they know how much they can do by focusing on that kind of opportunity, then
And the artist.
I feel like it's a win-win for them. But they are just being let's just leave it. Let's go somewhere else.
Okay. So who do you consider like your motivation?
In music.
Yeah. Who and what do you consider your motivation and inspiration? Let's start with your motivation first.
My motivation.
Yeah.
I feel like my motivation is just that I cannot just see myself fail. And this is the only thing I've devoted my life to. Like, this is the only thing that I see myself doing. I want to tell my children. I don't want to tell my children that I did it. I want them
Them
to
to see
see
it for
me doing it
themselves.
and see that,
Yes,
okay,
he has done
this
that.
is what's like. That's my motivation. And then I cannot just see me fail. That's what it is, right? I cannot
Yeah.
just see me fail. That's my motivation,
So
actually.
musical wise, who are your inspiration? Are there any artists you look up
Yes, of
to?
course. There are a
Who
whole
are
lot.
they?
I look up to Michael Jackson, Kanye West, people I aspire to be like, right?
Yeah, people that motivate
In
and
the
inspire
Afrobeat
you.
scene, I'll say Ashake, Davido, Whiskey. But Davido, I don't know if it's easy to be like Davido. But my father already gave up that chance. So let's see. Whiskey, Burna Boy, and yeah, those ones.
So if,
Shay Vibes, yes, Shay Vibes. Shay Vibes is one. Shay Vibes inspires me a whole lot, like a whole lot. I really, really like him because I've never heard him flop on his song before. So it's just like a picture of
no
a
bad
perfect
song.
artist.
So if you could choose out of these people you mentioned now, if you're in a tight spot and you were to choose about two or three of them to put on the song, who would you choose?
Firstly, it depends on the kind of song, the beat of the song, the energy on the song. If it was, if I want to make a very dope song whereby song is so dope, I'll pick Ashake or Shay Vibes. I won't put two of them on the same song
So
though. Pick one of them, then I'll add maybe Burner or Whiskey. I'll just interchange it. But if I want a groovy song that's
yeah,
going to make everybody move, I'll put myself and Davido only.
maybe that's a collab we should look out for.
Mm,
Manifesting,
yeah,
manifesting.
yeah, actually, yeah,
Mamuzo
actually.
featuring the video
That would be a banger, man.
very soon.
Then Mamuzo featuring She Vibes. Look out for that one. That one is surely going to come. Promise.
So what has been your proudest moment as an artist so far?
Hmm. Do I have a proud like my proudest
So
moment?
far, yeah.
I would say it's people writing me and telling me that they really love my music. People that like that's I think that makes me I feel so honored when I see that when people write me and tell me that I watched you perform, it was great, this that people I've never met before, and it's just I'm so amazing, like I can win souls for myself. That's
So yeah. What about your most embarrassing moment as an artist?
yes, as an artist
Yes.
on stage or
Yeah, on and off stage.
okay, on stage,
Yeah.
I think it should be when do I feel embarrassed on stage? I'm trying to remember. But I think DJ had okay, I
Oh,
went for a show in Lube
okay.
and they played my song. I was supposed to perform a couple songs, but they just played only like one. They didn't send the other one to the DJ. So I was like on the stage and I was so confused when the
Yeah,
song
I
had
was
stopped playing.
finished.
Like it was so embarrassing to me. Only me and because I was with the mic on the stage and they were asking me, "You don't finish, the song don't finish. I come they go." That kind of thing. And it was like, ah, no. I think that was embarrassing. Then my what other question did you ask me?
Yeah, on and off stage.
On and off stage. Okay, off stage was when a DJ in Abuja, because I was dressed like I wore singlets like this. I wore a jean. I dressed like an artist. I tied bandana on my head, and one DJ in Abuja he did me like this, and he was like, look at what you are wearing. You can't talk to me." And I'm like, "Oh, for real? Okay." Like I felt so I wouldn't say humble, but I felt so really cool. It wasn't nice. But nevertheless,
We keep moving.
I had to fix that before I kept on moving. But I'm moving now.
Yes, a moving train.
Yeah, so let's
So have you written any song for love before?
yes. I
Raise
feel like that's where
okay.
my heart resonates to every time I try to sing, but then I have to tilt it somewhere else so I can sing what people will want to hear me sing. But every time I want to sing, I can easily sing about love.
So you're a lover boy.
Because I'm a lover boy.
You're a lover boy. So you have plans now for this Valentine, we are guessing.
Hmm?
Valentine is
No,
just
I think
around the
I'm going to
corner.
start loving on the 13th. I mean on the 15th.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll start loving on the 15th. But now
So
I'm on the break.
Lover Boy is on a break.
Yeah.
What do you see yourself putting out?
My craft. I see myself doing songs that nobody else in this world can do. Even if they try, like songs that they just know that this is not them. This cannot just be
Be
them.
them.
They just cannot just do it, no matter how they try to maneuver it. Like that's the kind of that's the kind of thing I want to do. Not just something that everybody can actually do.
Do
I just want something that
have your own
it's
style.
just me. It's just mine and that's it.
Okay. So which song now? Which of your song do you feel like tells more about you? Tells
About
your
my
story?
person,
Yes, as an individual.
I think it's either No Mercy. There should be No Mercy and Woman.
Okay.
Those are the songs that kind of relate to me. Yeah, those are the songs.
So can you give us like a breakdown of it
Okay, No
briefly?
Mercy was more like
Take us into it.
Woman was more like okay. I actually I was doing I did my first EP and then I dropped Woman. I dropped No Mercy. After No Mercy, I wanted to go into a new era. So I was like, okay, I should sing something. I sang Woman. Woman was more like I was just it was an outburst. More like, okay, I'm coming now, I'm coming to do this thing now. Okay, let's do it. That's what Woman is like. Woman felt like when I was recording it, like, okay, this is like a new slate. Because at the end of my EP, I was or badly good on my EP was I was trying to make the audience know that this is a new era, a new dispensation. Like after now, I probably won't be going back to this. I have to go
Yeah,
forward
go
and
on.
stuff like that. So that's No Mercy and Woman. Then No Mercy was more like talking about how hard it was for me growing up, talking about my mom when she died earlier than I expected and all of that. But still me coping and still trying to just forge ahead. That's what No Mercy is
So what's your creative process like? How do you like get into recording? What just
about. Okay. There there are like different styles of recording.
do you just okay,
There are
okay.
some
Go
where
on.
the moment you hear the beat, you're on the go. There are some where when you hear the beats, when you what you want to sing, you have to like me. I kind of chase perfection sometimes. I like to make my song like every line. I like to listen to it in my head before I even sing it. I like to go over it and go over it. I might be hearing a bit and I might just be quiet and listening, thinking of the right time to start. But it's just I think it's just it comes with different feelings. If I feel the beat at that time, then I can go then, or else I have to maybe write it. So, but I really don't write much of my song.
Okay. Let me ask you my own question though. Aside this one. So what's the story behind Jazzman? What inspired Jazzman?
As man,
Yes. No.
can we leave
The
this one
story
for another day?
plenty.
Yeah, can we leave this one for another day?
No, no, this one we cannot leave this one. Just give us more. Give me small.
I think it's self-explanatory.
Jazzman say yes now.
I think
You
it's
can leave am.
self-explanatory.
So
Like it's where you are at your lowest. Like you know that this thing you know go work. No be say your whole like 90% of your brain is telling you that this is impossible. But then you go and seek somebody for help. You seek help from and the person is telling you that see it's impossible through. You think I can help you, I cannot help
yeah,
you. It's God
only
that
God
can
that can
help
help
you.
you.
Yes, that kind of
That's true. So what do you define as success as an artist and personally?
I like your questions. Success. Success, I think that's self-explanatory. It's yourself. You are the only one who can tell if you are successful or not because you're the only one that knows. Everybody's going to school. Not everybody is going to school for the certificate. But then you get it. But many people don't go actually for the certificate. You go to school for to go school and learn and just not just because of the certificate. So if you can be doing music and you're not getting an award, other people are getting awards. It doesn't mean you are not successful. But me, to me, success in music, if I would say I've attained success, is when, like I was telling a couple of my friends, when I drop a song now and I'm in Trinidad and Tobago and I drop the song now, in the next 2 minutes, they can sing along with me, then I'll feel success.
Very nice. So speaking about awards, like you just mentioned, what do you have to say about the concluded Grammys and the nominations and the results?
Hmm. I feel like African music is getting a very, very big space or big avenue in the global market now. But then the Grammy is they gave Tyler, right?
Yeah, they gave Thailand in that category.
Whereas the whole Nigeria thought they should have given Davido.
Are
Like
you part of?
I feel like
What do you
it's
think?
I don't know, I feel like it's political actually if you ask me. I feel like all awards are political because they really don't give this award. That's why I really don't care about awards because they are mostly political. I can't lie to you. You cannot just be so honest because there's a couple of people voting since it's
Yes.
voting, so it's not. I don't. I just feel like it's political. So if it comes your way, alright, maybe you played your game well. God brought it to you. I don't think too deep about awards.
Okay, that's nice. But if you could give a Nigerian artist a Grammy now, let's say you had that in the environment to like make it happen, or you had that power somehow to make it happen, which Nigerian artist or African artist would you
Am
give?
I? Is it from? Is there a category of artists I have to pick from?
You can create your category, or you can pick from the existing categories already.
The one they
Yes,
just
yes,
finished. Who I would give?
yes.
I would give Davido now.
Okay.
Obviously, I would give him.
Why would you give him?
With You was the mad song, like the whole of Africa box with You. It was like it's a crazy collaboration, Davido and Omale. Like I'm sure nobody saw it coming. And when it came, it shook the whole Africa. So the whole world at large. So I think that's because I don't think Gimme That did that much by and I don't also think Love. I love that song by Burna Boy Love. I don't think that did as much as With You. Then Tyler's song, I don't really know the song in particular since it's not Chanel. So but I think I will give Davido. But if you say I'll pick any artist that's random, I'll give Mamuzo. So he has done so well. I
Yeah,
can't lie to
and he has much more to do.
you. Yeah, so much
So,
more to do.
what should we expect from you now moving forward? Any
I
particular
promise you,
projects?
my next songs, I'm sure everybody's going to open their mouth and be like, wow, you said. Because everybody used to think I can only do ja 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 kind of music. Like I do other kind of
Energy,
music.
energy,
I do every type of music. I like to explore. If you take a look at my discography now, you barely see two songs that are like
the same.
yes, you barely
Yeah,
see two songs that are like or sound alike. Because I just like to touch all spheres. I like to just explore and just have my wings spread out. Because I don't feel like an artist should be confined to
a
a
particular
particular
box.
genre or a particular style because people who paint don't decide to just paint only flowers. You can paint anything so long as it comes to your head.
Sure.
That's how I see my music. I see it like an art.
So, if you would give an advice now to your younger self, what advice would you give your younger self
Hmm.
with all what you've seen now, musically and
So
personally?
musically, I'd say you should have started earlier.
Okay, that's a good one.
Then personally, I'll say hmm, advice. Have I been perfect? I think I've been perfect. I'm a perfect guy. Oh, let
Yeah,
me see.
perfect guy. Why now?
Let me
Why don't
see.
you have a
Okay.
Valentine?
Let me see. Let me see. Hmm, hmm. I shouldn't have stayed with one woman. I should have let my heart wander the way it wanted to. I had to give my heart to somebody, and it was broken. So
So you should give your heart to many people now. Do
I
you
wouldn't give my heart to just let it wander. Let it
don't
just be free.
but don't pour your eggs in one basket. Do
That's what I'm
you
saying. I shouldn't have put my eggs in one basket, and I did. and then I have a broken heart. That's why I don't have Valentine. It's
So
okay.
get plenty eggs and get plenty baskets and put them
Bro,
everywhere. What message now do you want your music to carry globally?
I think my music is going to heal the world. I think that's the kind of music I want to make now. No music for a particular group anymore. I feel like the world is needing somebody, a healer, right now. That's what I feel. That's the kind of music I want to do. I want to do music that is going to everybody can relate to it because of the things going on right now. Because the things that are happening now, I think the end time has even passed. Maybe we don't do the end time, we don't know. Because so many things are happening now in this world. Killings of people here and there because they want to take over territories and all that. So many things. The government doing whatever they like. Take a take a look at African countries, Congo, so many of you Nigeria too, you find out that the leaders don't really care about it. They just do what they want to do and make their money for their own children and their children's children. So I think that's where the problem is, and we need to fix that. So we need my song. I
We
just
need
want
to
my song
fix
to
that.
heal people and make them know that something good is still coming.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
Yeah.
May Nigeria not happen to us.
Amen.
Amen. In regards to the recent Fela and Wizkid saga that's been going on, do you want to talk about it?
I can say something about
Okay,
it.
what would you like to say?
I feel like they are both legends. One is living, one is dead. They should not just get mixed up. This kid is a very, very grace. I think God has blessed him with so much grace and so much like it's not possible to just hate him. He has done so much work for Afrobeat. He has done so as Fela. But since Fela is the pioneer, you cannot take him out of his place. You cannot. You have to just
True.
give him that crown. That's what I think.
So what would you
So
tell Nigerians now who are
I'll
twisting the
tell them
narrative?
to calm down. Let Whiskey be Whiskey. Let Fela be Fela. Fela is the king of Afrobeat. Let him do his thing. Whiskey is Whiskey. So Whiskey is the star boy, right?
Yeah.
So let Whiskey be Whiskey and let Fela be Fela. They are both great, all great people.
So yeah, your socials.
My socials on Instagram I'm baddest Mamuzo, TikTok baddest Mamuzo, everywhere I'm baddest Mamuzo, unless apart from my streaming platforms, you can search for me Mamuzo, just Mamuzo. But on socials I'm baddest Mamuzo. I'm bad, right?
Thank you for being on the show.
Anytime, my bro. Anytime.
So thank you guys for being with us, for staying tuned, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Yeah.
Love and light.
Bye.
Signing out.
How
Hey, so type of waiting.
This type of lady you should describe.
That question no go.
There's obvious one.
Oh yeah, now we'll continue.
Who said me you talk inside my interview like this?
So yeah,
Now let's go. No noise, please.
3. Okay,
Can we
ba.
start it?
Yes, now, but all these ones will cut and from us. 3, 2, 1. Action. What up, guys? Welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome to another episode of Don't Distract Me.
Maybe I shouldn't actually focus on one woman. Yes, I should focus on one woman. I think that's enough advice.
I shall normally.
I don't tell them say I be a shower. If they said I should have given myself a better advice,
So it's better.
I tell me advice.
Now no advice. Now no advice.
Tell me advice.
Now your advice.
See, but focus on one woman.
Forget these people. Forget these people. Now yourself,
I
your
wait,
woman you
wait,
dey
tell
talk.
me. Tell me advice.
Forget these people.
Find another one, sir.
Which advice you want give?
Give me advice now. Give yourself younger.
Even
give
do
your
finish.
younger
Even do
self
finish. We go put down for this seat. No worry. We ain't want advice.
You take assignment.
advice. Wetin be your own advice now?
You go talk on that way dey natural.
Like wetin?
Which one is natural?
I go talk say the advice I go give my younger self was that I should have concentrated on one woman. That means say don't make mistakes for when men dey.
I don't make mistake
You
now.
know the correct
Who dey make
mistake. You never make mistake.
I be perfect guy.
Do further advice.
Yeah, like wetin? Give me idea.
I beg leave this people. Focus on your this thing. No, you don't drop your
This is how
advice.
you use better. Street go comment on that one, man.
Now you talk am now. You know first time.
Continue. Oh my God. No, say na wetin we even find.
Hold on a sec.
This sharp.
Sharp.